Okay, let's talk about it. You seriously need to manage your expectations. Look, you've come a long way. You've completed your application documents. You've sent it for a review. You've made the amendments. You've literally done everything from your side. And then you submit your application documents to ECSA. And there's lots of things that can happen. They could ask for more information, so bear that in mind. They might ask for you to go to a experience appraisal, EA. That could happen. They could refuse you. They could send you to the professional interview. So there's a few outcomes that could potentially happen, and you need to know and understand that. Don't go and think when you've done your application documents and you're ready and in your mind you think you should be professionally registered. There are too many factors. There are too many blindsided factors. Stuff like the people that go through your documentation and there might be something missing, they'll chuck it out. First expectation gone. Second one, the reviewers might go through it and in their opinion feel that you're not ready, and they could send you for a experience appraisal interview. It could be that they point blank just don't feel that you have illustrated that you're operating on the correct level. So that is just the first phase. Then, although you might think you shouldn't be called in for experience appraisal, you don't know what these guys and girls think. You don't know what's their attitude or how they interpret your application document. Yes, we do reviews, and yes, we give our best opinions around that. But we don't know. We don't know what their take would be like. We don't know under what pressure they are. We don't know if there's some oversights that could happen as well. So then you go for the experience appraisal, and I've always said that it's a horrible experience. You get hammered. There are cases of people being sent to experience appraisal which other professionals felt that they actually should not have been sent for the experience appraisal, but that happens. So that's what I'm saying, manage your expectations. Anything could happen, and you need to be prepared for that, and you need to know that. So don't think it's going to be plain sailing. It's just not going to happen. Then, after the experience appraisal, you could go for a professional interview, which is great. Heavens, if you can just get that first, that will literally make your life so much easier. Then, after the experience appraisal, it could be that they put you in abeyance, which means for the next maximum of 12 months, you need to gain more experience, which means you need to update your training and experience reports. You need to get, additional TER, and then you also need to get an additional referee report. And you need to update your engineering report. So it's all of these little things that starts creeping in. But then maybe you go for the professional interview, which is great. And on the day you fluff it. On the day you were so nervous that you could not answer the problems or could not answer the questions properly. It could also be that your setup wasn't right and they couldn't hear you properly, you couldn't hear them properly. So then you give wrong answers, assuming that's the correct ones. You could be so nervous that you totally hit a blank. That's happened before. All of these cases that I'm telling you about has happened in the past. I have seen people that, in the opinion of professionals, should not go for the EA, went for it. There are people that go to the professional interview and then still get refused. So, if you think it's plain sailing, it's definitely not. So we have seen cases where, in the opinion, once again, of professionals, that individuals should be registered as professionals, and they're not. Professional interview and they get refused. That happens. It also happens that there are people that some professionals think shouldn't be registered as professionals, but they do. And that's the nature of the game. You're working with people, you're working with reviewers and interviewers. Yes, they are professional. Yeah, they do it for the industry. Yes, all of those kind of things. But that still doesn't help you when it comes to managing your expectations. A positive mindset goes a long way. But hear me when I tell you this. There are no guarantees here. you know, if you're lucky and you get through the process, and I say lucky in inverted commas because, you know, if you're really that good and your application is structured well and you do well in the interview process, then you shouldn't have a problem. And you will go through and will be registered as a professional. More often than not, that happens. The interviewers are not there to nail you. They are there to source information from you whether you can register as a professional or not. So they actually do want you to register as professionals. But they can't let you loose in the world of engineering, knowing the high-risk environment that you work in, number one, and number two, the PI insurance, the legalities, all of those kind of things. So it's a massive task. And look, at the end of the day, they're responsible for the fact that they let you loose on the built environment. So they need to be 100% sure when they tick that box to say you are professionally registered. So bear that in mind. But also, please don't get high expectations and stuff going. Yes, you should always get your stuff reviewed. Always. It should be just one of those quality management things that you should do. You should prepare properly for submitting your documentations. You should prepare properly for the interview. Whether it's an experience appraisal or whether it's a professional interview, do the mock interview. Do what I'm doing. Stand in front of the camera, record yourself. See how you translate and how you communicate. Outcome number 5, how you do that. Then from there, brush up on it. Fix the filler words. Fix the confidence. Put your mind at ease when it comes to the interview and say, you can do this. It's been done so many times before. Control your nerves. Keep them in check all the time. If you don't know the answer, you know the story. I always say this to you. It's not a fake it till you make it exercise. If you don't know the answer, say so. And say you'll find out. And if you're not being exposed to that, then say so. Be confident in the whole process. If you're not going to be confident and don't speak with authority, then you are going to have a problem. To summarize, yes, we all want to see you register as professionals. Yes, we want this to be plain sailing. Yes, we all think and believe that you are ready for professional registration. But please, just bear in mind that it's not always plain sailing. And for heaven's sake, don't do the blame game. You can't blame anybody. You can maybe have an opinion about the interview process that was unfair. You always have got that option, and I believe that is also true. But if you think you've been victimized and this is unfair, then take them on. Take ECSA on. Yes, it costs a lot of money. But if you feel that strongly about it, do it. Lodge an objection. Go through the process. It's well documented. You'll find it on ECSA's website. And if you don't, then contact me and I'll send it to you. Right. Look, we are here to help. Mock interviews, review of applications, all of those kind of things. That's the service that we give. Not just to individuals, but to companies as well. So if your company needs help getting the candidates to professional registration, then we're here to help. So all I'm saying is, if something goes wrong, take what they're saying. If it's abeyance, look at what they're saying that they're not happy with. Go and fix it. And then you apply again. Do not give up. Hear me? Do not give up. All right. So good luck. I'm here. You've got my contact details. Feel free to contact me anytime.